Hi, if you've received a form number CP504 from the IRS, it can be pretty scary. It comes certified mail, and the heading says, "Urgent, we intend to levy on certain assets. Please respond now." The first time that I got one of these, as a taxpayer, I might add, it was about 10 years ago, maybe 12. It scared me to death, and I instantly called the IRS, and I dealt with it right away. My name is Darren Mish, and I'm a tax attorney with an international tax problem resolution practice based in Tampa, Florida. I thought I'd make this video today to explain the CP504 and dispel some common myths about it, and hopefully put you at ease if you happen to get a CP504. So let's take a moment here and take a look at the actual form itself. Okay, so here we are on the form, and what I've done is I've sanitized it, which means I have redacted the client identifying information. You can see up here in the upper right-hand corner, hopefully you can see this little hand here. There's typically a Social Security number there. And this actually came to me after I was already the power of attorney for the client. So it would have the client's name right there, and this little percent sign means care of Darren T. Mish at P.O. Box 3414. This particular CP504 is for tax year 2006 on Form 1040. Yours may be different. You could have a different form number, or definitely you're going to have a different tax period, and there's no doubt that you're going to have a different amount due. It's either going to be higher or lower. But let's take a look at this language here for a moment. Again, this thing comes certified mail, return receipt. Actually, it's supposed to come return receipt request, so the IRS conveniently leaves that off. They just send it certified mail to your last known address. If you look at this, it says urgent in really big font. It says, "We intend to levy on certain assets. Please respond now." But if you dig deeper into this language, it says, "All records indicate that you haven't paid the amount you owe. The law requires that you pay your tax at the time you file your return." Well, no kidding. "This is your notice as required by Code Section 6331D of our intent to levy or take any state tax refunds that you may be entitled to if you don't receive your payment in full." Now, I actually happen to practice in Florida, but we represent clients all over the country. And in Florida, we don't have an income tax. It's one of the benefits of living down here in the Sunshine State. So this actual notice has practically zero effect upon anybody who lives in a state where there's no state income tax. Now, it also does increase the penalty rate by 0.25%, I want to say per month. That may not be exactly right, but it does increase the penalty rate, and then eventually that additional penalty is exhausted. So if you look at this form, what does it say? It says, urgent, we're serious about this, and if you don't pay or contact us and make some kind of arrangements, then we're going to take your state tax refund. Well, most people, it's been my experience, that have IRS problems also have state tax problems. So typically I wouldn't say most taxpayers in this situation would have a state tax refund coming to them anyway. But I wanted to explain that I think it's typically a good idea to deal with these things. It's also a good idea to find representation in these types of situations, because typically soon after a CP504, you're then going to get a final notice of intent to levy, which is typically a letter 1098, although not always. You're going to get a final notice of intent to levy, and then sometime shortly thereafter, then you're going to get wage levies and bank levies. I'm often asked, well, how long? What's the correlation? What's the time frame from the time that you get a CP504 until the time you get a wage levy? Well, I wish I knew. There's no crystal ball. It's all over the map. I've seen it happen as soon as 60 days, and I've seen it happen as long as never. So really hard to predict when a levy may occur. So that's about it for the CP504. I'd like to say thank you for watching this video. I hope it was informative. If you'd like some help with these types of IRS problems, I'd encourage you to give us a call. You can reach us toll-free at 888-438-6474. You can visit our website at getirshelp.com, or you can go ahead and email us at contactus@getirshelp.com. For everyone here at the firm, I'm Darren Mish, and I'd like to thank you for watching.